Do you love him?
No, but I wanted to sleep with him.
And you'll want to again?
What are we going to do?
I think you should see Barry whenever you want to.
I say we let her off the hook.
Oh, she'll squeal.
Oh, it's her last day. She won't say anything. Now, what good's this wet mess to us anyway?
She knows too much.
I'll forget everything the minute I get out of here. I won't come to 10 miles of the place.
Okay, we'll trust you. But remember this. You let us down, and the next time you end up here, you're as good as dead.
Frankly, I don't know why the government wastes its money. I never will understand what makes types like you want to degrade and destroy anything that's halfway decent in this world. I mean, it's pitiful, isn't it? Now clean up that mess and get on with your work.
Were you upset over Ben Fulbright?
Oh, yeah,
What were you thinking about when you were tying the noose to hang yourself?
Oh, I'm going to get the governor. Daphne! Now you leave me alone or I'll kill you. I promise I'll kill you.
Daphne, come on. You're only making things worse.
I don't care.
It's all right, Daphne. We've finished asking all the questions now, anyway.
Well, then you can go away and leave me alone, can't you?
I'm afraid we can't until we're sure you won't hurt someone.
I will if you don't go.
Don't you see they have to ask the questions because they want to help you?
That's right.
In order to get the help. That's why they're asking the questions.
He told me I was lying.
No, I don't think you understood.
He did. You heard him, didn't you?
They're just testing you. They have to be sure, Daphne.
Daphne, let me give you something to calm you down.
No, I don't want nothing. Just go away.
Doctor's going in a minute. Let him give you some medicine before he goes.
I don't want no medicine and I don't want no doctor. I just want you to leave me alone.
It doesn't have to mean anything. She could have just been in a bad mood.
Seen her bad moods before today, but never like this. Some of the things she said just didn't make sense. It was almost as if she was carrying on about something else altogether.
You'll see it will be in trouble over it.
Yeah, I know, but why? I mean, it wasn't us carrying on like lunatics.
Now, if you ask me, dear, I think the strain's finally beginning to tell and she's flopped.
Flipped.
Well, something for you two girls to remember on your last day anyway.
Didn't need it good enough to remember already.
Yeah, I've been yelled at enough this week to last for the rest of my life.
Don't think you're out of the woods yet. You've still got another session with us this afternoon.
Oh, come on. You're not going to give us a hard time on our last day, are you?
We'll see. No sign of Daff yet.
Well, of course not. The poor child must be awfully shaken up. They'll keep her in for another day or so at least.
As usual, you are talking through your hat, madam. Lynn was on trays this morning and she says she's perfectly all right and they'll be bringing her back today.
Don't be silly. She needs a good rest.
Oh, don't tell me. Tell the doctors.
I'm going to the loo.
Hey, maybe I could ask one of the screws. They might even let me see Daff.
What a sensible suggestion, dear. And if certain people want to bicker about it, let's see who's right.
By all means, let's.
I'd like to come with you if you don't mind.
Let me past.
Not till we've talked. Oh, I see the bruises are healing real nice. Must be bedtime for a fresh start, eh?
Let me go.
I think the other day was rough. I was just playing. I'm going to rip your ears off and feed them to you raw.
Leave me alone. I've done nothing to you.
You played me for a sucker. And I'm running out of patience.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Then think about it. Think what I'm saying.
I tell you, I don't know.
Think harder.
I don't know what you want.
3 days ago, I told you I wanted to know about that escape plan. And you've been stringing me along ever since. Then yesterday, you disappear. All part of the plan, is it?
There isn't any.
You already told me there is. And I want details.
It's been cancelled. If you want to know more, ask someone else.
I'm asking you.
Get stuffed.
Is that a problem, Kelly? None of your business. Rack off. What's going on?
She wanted me to tell her the plan and double-cross you so she could use it.
Is that right? Gonna take our plan and leave us to rot, were you? Whatever you reckon.
Let me see that, dear. Oh, she did give it a nasty twist, didn't she?
By the time we're finished with you, you won't be in any shape to go anywhere. I'm real scared.
There are other ways of finding out, but you better not let that little bitch out of your sight.
How much did you tell her?
Nothing. Except that the plan's cancelled.
Nothing else?
Nothing. What do you think I am, a liar or something?
Well, like it or not, you better stick close to us while Kelly's around. Be a shame if something happened to you on your last day.
But I don't want to go to the pound. It's not fair. I want to be with the others.
Oh, come on. This isn't a punishment. This is just to stop you hurting yourself, that's all.
But I'm all right now.
Well, this is your chance to prove it. I mean, what happened this morning's done your case a lot of harm. I mean, what do you think those doctors are going to write in their report?
They didn't believe me.
Well, you didn't pick a very good way to convince them that they were wrong.
Oh, I just shouldn't have started this court case business. It's so important to everybody else. Why don't they do it? Why doesn't one of them go to court? I'm not the only one with PMS, you know.
Well, listen, you've come this far. Surely you want to see it through.
But Mrs. M, I'm the one that's copping it all, and questions from the doctors and all me mates laughing at me about Mr. Fulbright.
Oh, come on. Can't be as bad as all that.
It is. I just wish they'd let me die like
Now,
I
come
wanted
on,
to.
take it easy.
Can't people just leave me alone? There's nothing good about living. I don't want to do it anymore. Why didn't they just let me die like I wanted to?
Come now, Mrs. Reynolds. What we witnessed this morning were hardly the actions of a well-adjusted individual. She's a textbook criminal personality. Low intelligence, acutely antisocial, with overtones of paranoia.
You don't think that might have something to do with the pressure you've been putting on her? Normally she's very well behaved. She's the editor of the prison newspaper. She's done excellent work in the garden.
Well, of course, she wants to convince the parole board she's a reformed character, or the victim of some questionable medical condition. Now, I suggest that what we saw this morning is her true personality.
No, I know better than that. Believe me, the best thing we can do is to leave her in solitary for today to settle down, and then let her go back with the others. Let her have her flowers and her friends.
No, too much of a risk. She represents a danger to herself and to others. So I'm recommending to the department that she be transferred to a psychiatric facility.
That's a bit drastic, isn't it? I mean, even if you were right and she were trying to put one over us about the PMS, that doesn't make her a mental case.
Perhaps not, but I want to do a full psychological profile, and I can't do it here. Probably only take a day, and we'll pick up and deliver.
Don't worry, Mrs. Reynolds. She'll have the best available supervision.
I know I said the restaurant was casual, but I don't think they'll stretch that far.
What restaurant?
Dear, oh dear. Reynolds, lunch, 12:30, that restaurant.
I'm sorry, it completely slipped my mind. Anyway, I'm not sure I want to go now.
Oh dear, there's that look again. What have I done now?
I presume you've heard what happened to Daphne.
No, I haven't. What?
She tried to hang herself.
Why the hell wasn't I told? Because I was in court working all morning. Well, how is she? Is she all right?
Oh, more or less, no thanks to you.
What do you mean?
She tried to kill herself, Ben. I don't have to tell you why,
Well,
do
it wasn't
I?
anything I did. She was perfectly fine when I saw her yesterday.
Sorted everything out, did you?
Yes.
Let me see. You told her she's not really in love with you, just infatuated with the handsome, successful lawyer.
Well, not quite as condescending as that.
And you'll always regard her as a good friend.
Yes.
And she smiled bravely and said she understood and you were dumb enough to believe her.
She meant it. You're making out as if I deliberately set out to hurt her. For God's sake, I turned down a judgeship for this case.
You turned down a judgeship for the case, not for Daphne.
Excuse me.
Where are you going?
To see if she's all right.